So, hello? Yep, that's the intro. I've been playing a lot of Rogue Core. It's been a fun time. I have my grievances, but they are not enough to make me not want to play it. Sorry. I actually enjoy this game. If you don't enjoy this game, fair enough, but I enjoy this game. And one of the things I've been doing is playing on the highest difficulty. It's fun. But another thing I like doing is playing video games incorrectly and like losing. I love losing. And the most interesting way I've found to do that is to play Slicer. Pretty good character. But what if I had no guns, no grenades, and no equipment of any kind? I just went in with nothing but my pickaxe and a sword. And turns out it's actually quite possible. It's like not even that crazy to do. So, we're gonna do that. Is it like actually recording how it needs to? See, I did this before. I've actually like recorded video for this. I did a whole run and it was like really fun. Problem though, for some reason the output resolution that it was recorded to was like 640 by 480. Oops. Oopsie daisy. So yeah, the 1 hour chunks of the video were 2 gigabytes large and also unreadable. I don't know why was my output like that. I know I made the recent grab bags where I had Minecraft at like a 4:3 aspect ratio, but I don't think that was it. I think I was doing something else. Okay, I actually do know what I was doing, but you can't know that because it's a secret. So how do we win, right? How does this even like work as Slicer? I mean, we don't have a gun. We don't have a traversal tool. That's probably like the worst thing. Well, Slicer has a dash. That's pretty much the only way this works. Any other character would probably suffer considerably from no equipment. Not even from no gun, just from no way to move around. And that's why Slicer is the one I'm playing, because I don't want to suffer that much yet. But no gun is still pretty bad because there are enemies in this game. Specifically one singular enemy that will kill us, the Edge Stalker. He has a ranged attack, and he literally, his whole job is to run away and shoot you from far away. So, how do we deal with that? How do we, like, stop them? We don't. Not really. Our only option is, Cooper, little mining friend. If he can't kill them, then we just gotta dodge until he does kill them. Other than that, our goal is to not die. That's, like, the best way to win, I found. And deal damage. That's also a pretty good way to win. If you want like my opinion on this game currently, that's a very loaded question. So I don't think I could give it succinctly while also playing. But I don't have to, because Lazy Maybe the GOAT released a video recently about his thoughts on Rogue Core, and mine pretty much parallel his, for the most part. So just like watch that video. You don't need to hear me say it again. Everyone's given their opinion about this game, and then some. Although I will say, my criticisms do change a bit because I have not played in multiplayer outside of like with my friends. And it's not because I'm scared that like, oh, I'm not going to be able to play well because I have to like talk to people. Okay, it's kind of that, but like, it's mostly just because solo's really fun. Like, solo works weirdly well, like probably better than multiplayer, honestly. Because a lot of the game's issues just don't really happen with solo. Like, oh, the pacing's bad, but if you're in solo, you control the pacing. That's literally like your thing. If there's ever a problem with like, oh, I don't want to upgrade right now, you can just choose not to. You don't have to go with the whims of other players. Cooper's pretty fun. He's better than your teammates at helping you, like when you get leeched. Choosing upgrades between Cooper and yourself is like meaningful choices, unlike what most upgrades in multiplayer kind of are. Not unmeaningful choices. It's not like you're making number go up and that's it. Sometimes you take upgrades that are not the rarity. Not the highest one, but it's not often. I'm gonna be honest. So here's what I'll do. I'll give you my basic opinion on what I think this game needs, and that's more everything. This game, I would describe it as anemic. It's definitely early access, not necessarily in like, you know, the game functioning. The game functions actually quite well. There are obviously bugs, but I wouldn't say they're like game-destroying bugs, which I guess shows that's where all 3 years of work went. Let's make sure the game works. But yeah, if they just add more things in literally every aspect of the game, it will become way better. Okay. Quite the choice. Ticking Bomb is surprisingly good because even though Cooper can't help me out of leeches or help me out of the worms, the Ticking Bomb basically guarantees that you'll get out eventually. One upgrade of this is fine. And because it's in multiple rarities, I'm not going to take it here because there's a very good chance I'll get it later. Hemoforge is like the strongest common upgrade in the game. Getting red sugar guaranteed from any enemy kill when you're below 50% health, that's enough to live. It's really, really good. Is it the best source of healing in the game? Probably, because it's guaranteed. You don't have to like get a chance or be Slicer with Vampire. So I'm probably going to take Hemoforge here and give the epic upgrade to Cooper for his gun. Now, better red sugar is still really good. Like, I would take it. Absolutely, I would take it. But getting the healing first is better. I wouldn't say getting upgrades expecting to get the build is too reliable right now. It happens. It's honestly not that unlikely that you just get builds falling out of the sky, but Pelter's worthless, so no. Hot Feet is kind of bad in general. And it's not because sticky flames aren't potent. Okay, they aren't. Like, if an enemy is standing on the sticky flames, they probably won't get caught on fire. It deals like a little bit of damage. But more than that, every enemy in this game is either incredibly fast or can jump. So they're just not on the ground a lot of the time. So Sticky Flames barely does anything right now. So no, I will not take it. But I also don't like Steadfast Surge. But I also have never taken it like once ever. So
It's fine.
This is gonna be the day we take it. Steadfast Surge like looks really bad. And it is definitely not what I'm looking for. But I can't say it's like useless. The main reason is that there are times where you're forced to stand still in this game, and having any bonuses while you're standing still is good. I'm gonna try and not take artifacts if I'm forced to, like if the two options are equipment crate and heavy equipment crate. Yeah, I'll take an artifact, but I don't tend to enjoy them. They don't scintillate me very much. Is that the correct usage of the word scintillate? Still new to this whole like being a person thing. Well, there's the ticking bomb I wanted, but Critical Strike is not terrible. I do have the merit that gives me more crit chance, so it's like something, but AoE is like Slicer's thing with melee. He doesn't need more, so I'll just take ticking bomb here. But you know, I wouldn't be mad about taking Critical Strike. There's probably a moment where it'd be useful rather than ticking bomb. I just can't think of it right now. What? Hold on, that was weird. I didn't hit the leech, but I did hit it with the flame, like, afterbird effect on my blade, which means that I think my blade just straight up went through that guy. That's fun. Okay, I might have to take back what I said about this game functioning. It might not. I might be lying. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it. One thing I'm learning about Rogue Core is that you don't have to be perfect at all. You don't have to, like, grab every scrap of Expedite in order to win, which is good. Wouldn't be attacking the elevator, would they? Easy peasy. Not even close, honestly. Luck is probably the best one here. I've been starting to get more in tune with taking upgrades that don't put something in the map. Like, don't take an artifact, don't take a crate, don't take a gem, and more so take luck and cheaper upgrades, because those don't require time to do. You take them, and then they're just there. And because of that, I don't need to, like, think, oh, am I not going to be able to get the artifact and the expedite event? So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like super possible to do everything in the cave, but I struggle. You know. And I think that's the point. The timer's supposed to be strict. More healing is good, obviously. But it is a pretty low chance. I think Hemoforge will be enough for now. Especially because the red sugar I don't use will be put on the floor. Although I guess we'll be using it because it's Hemoforge. Armor boost is good though. It might seem crazy, like, oh, 18 armor, what does that even do? But it's less so that it is 18 armor, and more so that it's more armor. Don't think of armor as just like another health bar. Think of armor as taking half damage. I mean, that's what it is. Armor takes half the damage of health. And more importantly, if the damage you would take would deplete your armor, you still take half the health damage and just all of your armor. So more times than not, you will be taking a lot less damage with armor than without. It seems kind of weird, because it is just health too, but in my experience, when I have armor, I'm much safer. Even if I don't directly notice it, it just feels like I'm taking very much, almost like 0 damage when I have armor. Not to mention armor is easy to replenish. Like, it's not easy to replenish in combat, but just take an ammo box, take armor from the armor boxes. They're there for a reason. There's no reason to not take them. Even if you have an upgrade that's like, oh, have low armor or no armor, you'd probably still rather have armor and then just have that upgrade be like a fallback option. Yeah, Journal and Charger. I saw a comment on Lazy Maybe's video. I won't name who, because that's just not my kind of thing, but it said something along the lines of like, upgrades where you take damage on the higher difficulties is a bit of a tramp, because you know everything deals 40 damage in a hit. Why would you want something that happens when you take damage? The answer is that getting ability recharge back for free is awesome. Like, he says it like, oh, it's possible to not take damage. No, you're taking damage. You can't avoid it. No matter how much you want to believe you can. And it's much easier and more effective to take upgrades where you take damage, and then take upgrades where you can heal the damage back, rather than trying to take upgrades that'll make you take no damage. Because that's just not gonna happen. I don't care who you are. Rogue Core is a game where the enemies can jump 30 feet in a single bound. You can't really outrun them if you're not Slicer. Slicer can kind of do. So having something like, you know, when you take damage, you might be able to not die later, because you can just kill the enemy that's killing you. Hey, that's pretty damn good. Anyways, time to die. This might suck.
Blade is hot. Got no flare.
That's not good. Is it not good? I guess we'll see how bad it gets. That was bad slice. It's fine. Oh goodness. Oh dear.
Blades ready! Ooh yeah, that's the stuff! Horse spawn down! I need to remove expedite processor through! Ah!
Okay. This upgrade's awesome, but not for this. Stunning recharge is great, and I already have ticking bomb, so yeah. Be like, stunning recharge? You're not even Guardian. And yes, I'm not Guardian. But melee hits and stun.
ready. I could get
just hitting damage with the pickaxe stuns them. So it's basically get charged back on melee. My pickaxe hit,
No flares right now.
which is pretty good. That's a lot of Scorchers. Holy shit.
Go. Touchdown here. Now.
What? Okay.
More expedite for you, Ellis.
Yeah.
Go with this.
I mean, come on. Better red sugar with something that spawns red sugar.
Mining support request.
I don't need to explain why that's, you know, the best option there. Like, why does dodge chance exist?
Be a creeper.
Like, currently. Why? I can see, like, the idea behind dodge chance. I mean, every good roguelike's got an ability to take no damage. But I guess most of the question is, why does dodge chance exist? And then there are upgrades that give 100% damage resistance instead of just 100% dodge chance. You know, why are those both things that you can have? It's kind of just like a personal gripe, like, it's basically like me saying that the words are wrong for the upgrade, but I feel like it should be, well, A, there should be dodge chance, and B, there should be upgrades that, like, work more with dodge chance. There's, like, 3. There might not even be 3. I'm trying to think, I can think of 2, which is the artifact, and, you know, more dodge chance. I don't count the bio booster for Slicer. That's a bio booster, not an upgrade. I mean, I'm really racking my brain here. I can't think of any. So yeah, there should be more upgrades that give dodge chance. There should be upgrades that, like, want you to have dodge chance. And more importantly, it's weird there's a lot of upgrades that do a thing and don't give you the baseline thing to make the upgrade even work slightly. Like, why does the upgrade that give you fire damage on crit not give you, like, even a single % of crit chance? Risk of Rain 2 has upgrades that, like, oh, on crit things happen, and they give you a very small amount of crit to make sure that it procs even when you don't have anything. It's a really good thing to have, and I think this game should have more of it. I've seen a lot of people complain about the worms, and I don't know why. Like, I've seen people say, in full seriousness, that in solo play, if you're grabbed by a worm, you lose. I can tell you right now, in this run, we're probably gonna get grabbed. It's pretty hard to not when you only have melee. And guess what? We're not gonna die instantly. That guy didn't even grab me. He just went up and touched me, and I blew up. So I took Ticking Time Bomb. Hey, if you keep dying to the worms, take Ticking Time Bomb. It's a pretty good upgrade. You dumbass. Idiot. Listen, I don't fault people for being bad at this game. It's, like, new. It came out a week ago. But learn, idiot. You know, it's an endless battle. I imagine developers and playtesters have. Just like, who do you listen to? You know, I don't even think my ideas are good. My ideas come from a guy who's playing Slice with no equipment. Should my balance changes be added? Am I trustworthy? I don't think so. Just the ability to do this alone makes me think that Slicer is the strongest character in the game, which is probably not true. I imagine in a 4-man lobby, Slicer is perfectly acceptable, but in solo play, Slicer's insane. I mean, there are people who are like, man, the upgrades in this game suck and are boring. And then they, like, praise Deep Rock Galactic Survivor for it having, like, good upgrade design.
Let's bring it back to the workbench.
What? Hello? Am I an alien? Do you speak English? Makes me realize that maybe democracy was a mistake. We shouldn't listen to the people. See that shit? That's pretty cool. That's why they pay me the big bucks. I don't know how I feel about cosmetics being singular items for end class, like once per, like, run. It's a little weird. And also, I don't know how much is in them. As far as I could tell, it might be everything. Everything might be in them. Which, I can understand why they do it. Hold on, upgrade.
Monsters pouring out of the interdimensional portals.
Yeah, next jump's good. I can see why they do it, because in original Deep Rock, they had this problem happen where whenever they added new things, because they're people who had been playing for like 100 hours before each update, they would have so much resources that they just buy everything, and then they're just like, okay, I have everything now, and I don't play anymore. You know, it is a real problem, but, you know, it's the reason why they added the season mechanic. So that way you actually have to play the video game in order to get what you want, instead of just buying it with in-game currency that you probably have stocked up for actually thousands of hours, most people at this point who are playing Deep Rock. So, you know, I get why they do it, but Roadcore is like new. Roadcore is a new video game. where nobody has anything, I don't really see much importance need to be put on, you know, making sure people play the game, or like making sure people don't accumulate too many resources. In fact, adding lots of things unlocked with resources immediately helps people not accumulate resources, at least for some time. You ever think about that? Does that do anything for you? Oh my... It's fine. Not even close, honestly. I hope you enjoy my music choice. I'm playing in complete silence. Not complete silence. Complete lack of music for you, so that I can put my own funny music in. It's not my music. I don't own anything. I don't make music anymore. I'm a sad human being. I hope you find my music choice cool. I don't think the music in Rogue Core is bad. It's just, you know, a little lacking right now. Like everything else in the game. Pretty good. Armor's honestly not even that bad there either. But damage is something we will need for the boss, at least. Technically, we could probably beat the boss by just killing it. It's a dumb way of putting it, but okay.
The damn core spawn have infected this place.
Another stunning recharge. Oh, you shouldn't have. I don't remember if I got the fucking thing. Damn me and my ADHD life. I can't remember anything. I think I did the bio booster. If I did, I don't remember what I took.
There's a try. Ready to cut. One less scorcher. Get axed. Creeper K.I.A.
Simple enough. Oh, not even close. I hate artifacts. Epic upgrade could be pretty fun. So, what to talk about? I don't know if adding upgrades to the end of mission elevator ride is a good idea completely. Would it be better than what we have right now? I don't think I'd be mad. And I think I would probably enjoy it a little more, but I do think there are actually downsides to doing it. Mainly that with the current game, imagine, if you will,
We make our way to the
a
next retreat.
hypothetical. You're in a team of 4. You got 3 upgrades on last mission. You did like all you could. You're happy. You go into the elevator, you get offered your upgrades, and you get offered complete dog shit. Like the worst things ever. Not even like no synergy. You get stuff that's like anti-synergy. It's actually unusable how much things you get. Now imagine, if you will, getting all those upgrades and knowing that you will not gain any more meaningful strength until the next stage's elevator. Doesn't that sound like the worst shit ever? It's not common that will probably happen if upgrades were at the elevator, but if that did happen, I would feel pretty bad. Not only for myself, but for anyone else on my team that has to do that. By getting upgrades in mission one at a time, there's less time where you have like the sadness of getting a bad upgrade, technically. But I would think that it would help with pacing, which is probably more important than like individual opinionated players. So, you know, I wouldn't be mad about upgrades being at the end of the elevator. And hey, they did in the gauntlets, I'm guessing as a test, to see if like that's what people want. Or maybe it was just done
These core spawn
for the hell of
ain't
it.
so bad when they're
Even more red sugar. I'm convinced. Would I say at this point we are good to go
Anyone else
for
got
bosses?
gas?
Pretty much. I mean, we're getting how much health from red sugar now? Like 50? The only thing that I'm worried about is the boss. Mostly because I've completely forgotten what boss they're fighting. Like, I do not. I just got 3 thermal wakes. What is happening? I prefer slice damage game. You know, I guess we're running the fire build. Like, I might actually take a fire upgrade now. It's very potent. Maybe it's better that I had re-record this. I hope I sound more lively and like normal, because I did record that video at like 2 a.m. and I was very quiet. I was giving you like ASMR. And I also hope that I don't sound like I'm like wet mouth sounds in your ear holes, because I am currently in this cave very parched. I know I have to go get a drink after this, so I hope I don't sound like horrible. You can tell me if I sound horrible. I like it. I think. There's a lot of things I don't know about myself. And, you know? What am I talking? What's wrong with me? You know, solo content. It is what I started out doing in Helldivers, but Helldivers died, so I'm not doing another video on that, sorry. Sorry if you're expecting another Helldivers update. The game would have to change drastically in order for me to make another video about it. But yeah, you know, I enjoy this. Just me speaking to like 3 people total. One thing that I find funny about the timer in this game is that while a lot of people complain about it because, oh, I can't do everything in the cave, I actually think the timer is super helpful for me, because some of the events in this game are really unfun to do. Like this one. I don't really like doing this one, but I mean, the game's gonna give it to me. Like when I have to skip an event because I don't have enough time, it's like, oh, what a relief. I don't have to do the worst event in the game. Standing in a circle. I've never had to do that in Deep Rock before. It's not like there's a mission where I've had to stay in the circle for like at least 100 hours probably total. Oh no, I have to do less of the stuff I don't like in this game. Now of course, once events start getting like more fun, maybe I'll start complaining about the timer. But for now, you know, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm guessing you're seeing the pattern here, where I run around, fight the enemies, try to take not as much damage as I should. And eventually, everything dies from the fire, or me just randomly smacking them, throw out a blade every once in a while, and repeat until the enemies are done. And a lot of my upgrade choices allow me to do that more effectively, which, I mean, currently we're doing it quite effectively. Another stunning... or I already have a stunning recharge. I'll take another heal forge. 2 red sugar is now really good. And there's vampire. But honestly, I don't need it. Oh my god, another stunning recharge. Stop. My uptime of the blade is pretty good. Do I even need more armor, though? I have 100 armor. This is not a lot of armor on top of that. I'll take more stunning recharge. I don't think the upgrades in this game are that bad. I mean, I'm giving commentary on what I'm choosing most of the time. There's actual choices to be made. It's not all the time. It's not as often as I'd like to be. You know, Rogue Core is not a game like Slay the Spire, where you could probably make an entire like career explaining the game to people and like explaining when to get upgrades and when to take relics. That game is so complex. But I mean, Rogue Core has some bones here. There's choices to be made, even if they're slight. And that's better than some roguelikes I played in my past. So, you know, good job, Rogue Core. You're not the worst game I've ever played. Oh, hey, we have Edge Stalkers now. That's fun. Did I miss anything? Oh. Wow, the elevator's dead already. There's so many Scourges, oh my god. You know, that is all good. Even though I'm very strong right now, if the game spawns like 30 Scourges, I can't do much about that. Not even close. Oh, more edge stalkers, hell yeah. Honestly, it's probably better than lethal enemies. Because right now, I'm not like, yeah, I'm basically immortal, but lethal enemies could easily make me not immortal, quite immortal. And there are some artifacts that I would enjoy. If we get the one specific artifact, the game's over, but, you know, what are the odds? There's so many artifacts in this game.
Some ammo.
What are the odds we get the one? Okay. 4 thermal wakes? 4 thermal wakes. At this point, it's probably a bit excessive. You know, slice range, especially for the boss, would probably be better. But why would I take that when the game can offer me 4 thermal wakes? God, every time.
Give me a hand.
One of these days. One of these days I'll learn, I swear. Okay. Well, the obvious answer is Poison Aura. Not even because fish in a barrel's bad, not even because bolt dash bad, but because of our flame build that we have going on. So poison clouds can become ignited, and because our slicing creates fire, which is nearby us, it's like perfect synergy. Okay. So Glass Cannon loses on the spot, unfortunately. And CQC Protocol, I don't know how that works when you have no guns. I'm going to assume it doesn't. That's what I've assumed, and why I haven't taken it. It is a really good upgrade, though, especially for Slicer, but, you know, I'm not going to take it here. But Fountain of Youth? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's healing. Boring. Sad. Why can't every upgrade be like Glass Cannon and make the game suck? I wouldn't normally be doing this guy. He's a lot of work, especially if I Slicer with no guns, but, you know, we got time. Gotta make this interesting somehow. How the hell is he? Well, okay. And die my next hit then.
Cooper, at my side, now.
Oh.
Here, now.
Oh. Okay. The boom ticks are actually like the most dangerous enemy in this game by far. They deal so much damage, especially when you don't have armor. More health. That one can actually heal me above half, which is nice. We good here. We go. We ball.
Get stumped, little creep. Got no flares right now.
So, compared to Hazard 5, what would I say this difficulty, the highest one in World Core so far, is? It's a good question. And one that's a bit difficult to answer, especially because I'm playing the game in a really stupid way right now. You know, would this run be better if I had guns? Would it change a whole lot? I'm not sure. To be honest, it probably would be better with guns. Because I would be able to take the weak point red sugar upgrade and just like definitely been invincible. So overall, I'd say that this is pretty comparable to like Hazard 5 with 2 modifiers on it. You know, it's not like crazy. We're not going nuts. You know, I played Hazard 5 with everything on it at once. We're not there yet, but it is difficult. I do think we could go further. I think a depth 5 or even a depth 6 could be enough to like really start throwing shit down. Because I think what's great about roguelikes, the best part, is just absolutely pushing the odds of what's even possible. Like, I want to run where a swarm could spawn 6 edge stalkers at once, and I'd be like, oh, it's easy. Pretty cool. I think I'd enjoy that a lot. You know, there's no point in like getting Expedite at this point. 259 is a lot to get for an upgrade, and we are strong enough. So I would rather see if I can maybe get there before the swarm happens. Give me Thermal Wake, because it'd be funny. You know you want to do it, game. Yeah! 5 Thermal Wakes. 5 Thermal Wake.
If the core spawn won't kill you, I'll have to do it. Got that collar.
Alright. What boss was it again? I think it's the standard guy. No, it's the worst guy. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we're not screwed. But this is pretty bad, honestly. So this guy's gimmick, right? The thing this guy does, he will, let's see it eventually. Yeah, he'll spawn little things on the ground. Those things. If you don't kill them, they start to spread their influence, and you just can't stand next to them. That's like that thing. And they do a lot of damage, so you can't ignore them. Normally, not that bad. But there's a slight problem involving them. Cooper can't shoot them. He just refuses to shoot them. Which is bad. Reasons that are probably obvious. Because if Cooper can shoot them, that means that I have to melee them, which you can't really do when you can't stand next to them. Like, it's bad. And this will very likely turn sour. Thankfully, I have dealt with this before. Unfortunately, it took an hour. An hour total mission time for a 4-length mission. So, strap in, this could get crazy. Ow. Like that didn't even kill it. Goodness.
Taking a resupply. Anyone else got flares? I'm killing freaks 9 days a week. I'm not scared of you. Not so jumpy now, are you, creeper? Wish these flares recharge faster. Like that. Illuminate this area. I need you.
Oh! Fuck. Okay.
Meet your makers, Frank. Waiting on press flare. Gearing up. Blades ready. All out of flare.
One thing we can do is sort of attack them from above. That kind of works, but it's not great.
ready to cut him up. Fresh out of flares. Hey, Creeper, meet the Reaper. Power sword, prime. Stonebreaker. Hooey! I feel like a killer now.
Oh boy. And he's still spawning more. You know, this is kind of fun. Yeah, I can't stand in many places, but, you know, it's fun trying to survive.
Die, creep! There's recharging! I'm making him bleed!
Oh my god. Okay. Not
You
great.
deserve a medal! Yeehaw! Put me back in the fight! No left! Blade charge!
Buckets? Buckets. Okay. Should be simple enough now. Easy peasy. Don't mind that I almost lost. Oof. Not even close. That was fun. That's a really weird way to play that boss fight, but it was fun. It's kind of all I wanted to do here, so I guess if this video gets 1 million likes, I'll do it without Cooper and just a solo dwarf. like it's surprise if you want to see that. Outro. Something outro.